Hi, it's Leslie here again. Today I wanted to talk about typing different languages in using your keyboard. So the keyboard that I'm using at the moment is this one, and I did a review on that somewhere else. Trouble with that keyboard is if you want the foreign versions, they're very hard to get. So, for example, the Russian one, there's someone selling the Russian version on eBay for I think 260 Australian dollars, which is about 3 times as expensive it needs to be. So I decided not to buy that one. What I decided instead to do was I also bought a very cheap Russian keyboard for about $20, which works okay. But there's another way to do it, and that is to buy these little letters here. These ones here that I'll show you the other color one so you can see it better. These little letters that stick on your keyboard and you get the keys that way. Now they sound very horrible and dodgy, but actually they work well. So the ones that I've had are not paper, so they're long lasting, and they're kind of like a soft touch polymer. I'm not sure what polymer it is, but they have a matte finish. So you stick them on your keyboard. I've stuck them on my laptop keyboard, which broke. So here they are. Here's what it looks like finished. I'll show you my new keyboard in a minute, but you can actually barely tell. It's totally broken, but you can actually barely. It looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good, and only in some lighting positions can you see that it's an actual sticker. Most of the time, it looks pretty good. So, one thing to check out for is on your laptop or whatever. Make sure when you do buy if you want to buy these stickers, make sure the letters are the English or whatever you've got at the top left, so that there's room at the bottom right for the sticker. So on a normal laptop, the letters are actually not in the middle of the keys. Okay, so you might want to check that. I haven't put them on this one yet. I bought the blue to put them on here. So you see on this keyboard, the letters are in the middle of the keys. So I don't know if there's going to be much room, but I'm going to attempt it anyway. One of the main things I wanted to say about this is, yes, they do work, and you can't feel them underneath your fingers, and they do stay on. So I cleaned the surface with Windex or alcohol, I think it was, and stuck them on, and they lasted over a year. So that worked. I found that once I had them stuck on, I used Russian input more than I thought I would. I thought, well, I'm not writing Russian letters or whatever, so what's the point? Well, I was able to type in stuff without having to copy paste it. So if you're learning a language like Greek or whatever that has a different character set, I just recommend get the foreign keyboard, make it happen, because you'll automatically find more things in that other language. You'll be more likely to type it in Google search, into Google Translate. So I don't think you can get the keyboard stickers too soon. So, yeah. One thing I wanted to say is there's many different types available, and so be careful which ones you get. And I'll explain one thing. You can actually buy, for a laptop, you can actually get the keyboard separate, the part that's under here, and buy the keyboard separately in another language. The thing I noticed with that though is the Russian letters are, or whatever language it might be, they're both white. So the English is white and the Russian is white, and they're not displayed with different fonts or different typefaces. So this particular set I found on eBay, all right, They're not easy to find, but if you notice it, they're in a different color. And not only are they different in colour, but they're italic. So they really stand out compared to what's already there. And believe me, it makes a big difference. And I actually decided to buy the stickers because they're different colour and italic rather than the original Russian keyboard without the stickers. So I could have gone ahead and when my keyboard broke, I could have gone ahead and bought a Russian original keyboard, and I thought, you know what? I think it was more expensive, or they ran out, and I thought, you know what? I don't even care because I prefer the different colours. So I think it's not as bad as it sounds sticking stickers onto your keyboard. So I just recommend the one thing, and that is to get the ones that are a different colour and the italics at the same time. Don't just get ones that aren't italic and whatever. So these are some of the colours I found them in. I thought orange looked pretty good. On the Logitech one I have blue, so I'll see how it goes. But I mean, if you're a Russian, say, and you're coming to an English country, you're going to want your Russian keyboard. So, you know, you've got to be trying to be, if you want to be immersed, if you want to have this sort of language immersion, then the best way is to get the stickers or get the Russian, you know, get the foreign keyboard happening as quickly as you can. I found it helped me a lot. Okay, that's all I have for you today at the moment. Thank you. Bye.